well, hello. Uh, so I guess this is unusual. 2 videos in one day. That's like, I don't think that's ever happened before. Has it? I don't know, maybe I released a short or something, but either way, we are going to be reacting to this new trailer right here. Now, I don't know, I haven't seen any of the leaks on this season, but I mean, I saw the trailer obviously, so I mean, things be breaking, that's for sure. I'm excited though. This season looks kind of fire so far. If the reveal will happen. Wait, I guess it's not 3 o'clock yet. Hold on, wait. There we go. Now it's 3 o'clock. Okay. It'll start any second. Now, let's say, so they've already revealed Frost rework's coming, but not the same way as in the test server, which is good because that was bad. I think. Oh, wait, here we go. Oh, it's still another 60-second time. Okay, whatever. But for Frost, I think you can do the self-revive. Just make the self-revive take like 10 seconds. Like honestly, like it should be slower than a normal revive, like by a decent amount. Because that still gives you plenty of time. That still gives you time to capitalize. Like say you're in the next room over, right? Like you're on, for example, you're in Astro, right? And you have a frost mat in closet on Villa. And then someone jumps in the closet window and gets frost mat. You should be able to have time to run over and get that kill. Like that seems like a reasonable thing. So that's not quite 10 seconds, but off the sound cue and like go checking with your teammates to know if there's anyone there. That's maybe like 5, 6, 7 seconds. So I think 10 seconds for the self-revive is reasonable.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Operation Heavy Metal. I'm Camille Salazar-Hadaway, here to present the lineup for Year 8, Season 3 of Rainbow Six Siege. To kick off the show, here's Creative Director Alexander Karpazis
commendation system. I am exemplary. This is gonna go crazy. I can't wait for my common alpha pack. Or sorry, uncommon. They don't have commons anymore.
The Rainbow Six Siege team is proud to present Operation Heavy Metal. It's coming with a new operator, Ram, coming from South Korea. She's joining the Red Hammer squad.
Yes, so that's an R4C, which I think personally,
as well, we're bringing
R4C is overrated,
to the
so I don't think it will matter. Oh wait, we have that many balance changes? Hold on.
Are going through some change as well, with the new game mode coming to arcade. We have a new tutorial system for all the new players jumping in this season as well.
That's fine.
All of this plus
that's good actually. Onboarding, big fan of onboarding.
And we have much more to share with you. So please enjoy.
That many balance changes.
There comes a moment in every attacker's life when they think, how am I going to deal with that deployable shield and the traps that surely lie behind it? How do I choose which section of the floor to open up? How do I keep the defenders from hearing what I'm up to? Well, the operator with the answer to all of these questions is Ram and her Boogie Auto Breacher. You want to know more? Stick around.
Oh, that seems so hype. Okay.
While Ram is getting tuned up for a headlining performance later in the show,
so what do you use that for?
So
let's see. So sites where you need a lot of vertical.
We'll start with the commendation system.
Kitchen on coastline. That seems that seems pretty good there. Because you just throw one in VIP and it cuts all the way across. That seems
UX
decent.
designer Roland Poe will tell you about it.
Okay, so commendation system here. Let's see. Oh yeah, so this is where you can give props,
the goal of the commendation system is to showcase some of the positive aspects we have in our game and allow players a new way to interact with one another.
Okay, I can't wait for this to not get used. At the end of the match,
players will have the opportunity to commend 2 of their teammates in up to 3 different categories.
Okay.
You can be commended for your dedication. So for being an engaged and
the
reliable teammate,
Overwatch system,
being
but
on comms,
better,
using
it looks
pings,
like.
you can be commended
for
your guidance. So for showing leadership, for being helpful, and
they better make
commended for your
so
valor,
you get something
for
commendation.
being fun to play with, and just a great Siege community member. Also, you'll have the opportunity to
It's
vote to commend the
Overwatch.
other
If
team
you commend
as worthy
people,
opponents.
you
If you had a
well
fun
not
and
commend. I
fair
forgot what it's
and
called in
fulfilling match
Overwatch.
against them,
But you
this is
get
a great way to spread positivity,
you
not
get
just within
like
your
extra
team,
level
but throughout the entire
XP
lobby.
if you commend
Players
other
who've been
people.
frequently commended in their recent
I'm
matches
not sure
will
whether
be
I
considered
like
to
that
be
though,
on a
because then
streak
what's the point?
and will
People
have a
just commend two
dedicated
people
icon placed
every
next to their
single
name
one.
in places like the player profile
no.
panel, the in-match scoreboard, and player cards. And for players who are on a streak, they will also receive an increase in their alpha
streaks?
pack drop roll rate
That's
at the end of every match they have while the
I
streak
like
is
that.
active.
That's good.
But the benefits aren't just for players on a streak. Every single player who is engaged with the commendation system will receive a mid-season alpha pack drop of epic rarity.
That's also
In addition
good.
to that, the top 25% most commended players at the end of the season will receive an alpha pack drop of legendary status. So during year 8,
They should
season
make
3,
it
we're also going to
legendary
be
plus
updating the
epic, I
reputation
think.
center.
But still,
We're going to have
yeah,
a
that's
new
not.
page
That's
that's
I like
all
that.
about commendations. You're going
That's
to
very
see
good.
how many you've received, in which categories, the status of your streak, and the alpha pack
You can do
drops.
opponent recommend. Oh, that's
Also,
good.
we've heard your feedback about the reputation system, and we know that you're looking for more information about how to achieve the highest reputation standings.
Okay, that's also
That's why
good.
we're also having a dedicated page that's going to show some of the key
I like
negative
that.
actions
You
and
get,
behaviors that can
'cause,
impact your reputation.
I mean, to be fair, I haven't.
So it's
I
important to
haven't
note
been
that at the beginning of the
done
season,
a lot of that,
your commendations
thankfully.
will not affect your reputation
One of my
standing.
friends may have
However,
gotten
in a future
reversed
update,
for
after
60
some monitoring,
matches.
we're going to hook the two
but-
systems together.
Yeah, that's
meaning
good
the
to
number
know,
of
like how
commendations
far
you
you
received will start to impact your standing. So
Okay.
we're looking forward to getting this into your hands, to seeing how you engage with it, and
I
together
really like that
making the Rainbow
commendation
Six Siege
system.
community the best it
That's like a
possibly
good
can
way
be.
to do it. I like that's much better
Now
than
it's
Overwatch.
time to talk game
than the way,
modes.
Overwatch
Operation
does
Heavy
that,
Metal
at
is
least.
bringing changes to
Because
Quick
Overwatch
Match
just
and
commend two
Unranked,
people
plus
total,
that brand new
not for
arcade
anything
mode we mentioned
specific, and
earlier.
you just get free.
Game designer Robert
you get
Cole
free
and
stuff
gameplay programmer
for
Albert
commending
Val
people.
are here to tell you more.
Okay. Let's see.
As we announced during the year reveal, we wanted to make changes to Quick Match in order to make it faster and more accessible. But we
Quick
realized
match
that we needed
changes.
to make some tweaks to other
I
game
like
modes in order to
so
fit those changes.
this is going to be
The main objective
good,
for the
hopefully.
changes that we're doing to Quick Match is to make it faster, not only by reducing the overall match timers, but also by reducing the waiting time. And additionally, the other main objective is to allow players to focus much more on the action.
Okay,
Now, in order to focus on the action, on the defender side, we're introducing a new system called pre-setups. Now, pre-setups are a pre-deployment of reinforcements and rotation holes at the start of the round.
Ooh.
We have designed two variations for each bomb site, which will be chosen randomly at the start of the round, and
They
they
should
will
let you
cover the
choose.
most reinforced walls,
I think they
but
should
also
let you
leaving
choose.
agency for the
But
players to use their
that's
remaining ones
actually
as they want. Now, for attackers,
actually
we're also
nice.
introducing a new system
That's
called
a good way to
Attacker's
do it.
Protection, which basically consists on a 10-second invulnerability phase at the start of the round, which will allow for a much safer approach to the building.
Yeah, okay, so no
In order to
so
make
quick.
Quick Match faster, we will be making changes to all the round,
That makes it
from the planning
faster.
phase to the action phase.
I think that's fine because you
We're
can still
also
spawn
taking
peek
the
in
chance
unranked.
to make some tweaks
If
to
they
the
brought that into
matchmaking algorithm,
unranked, I'd be
which will
mad,
now
but
find matches
that's
much faster.
fine in quick
Additionally,
match.
since we had to make some changes to some of the maps for the pre-setups, we will be launching this season with a reduced map pool, which we will be expanding in the future. We know
That's
that this new
fine.
direction for Quick Match is pushing the playlist into a much more quick and casual place. And that's why we will also be making changes to Unranked, starting by the name of the playlist. We are changing Unranked's name to Standard to better fit our
I don't
playlist
care, that's fine,
ecosystem,
whatever.
being a midpoint between our most competitive game modes and our most casual
Yeah, I mean,
game
I guess
modes.
that makes sense.
The main changes that we're doing to Standard is removing map and operator ban phases, so that players can play all the content without restrictions. We're also changing the overtime rounds to 1.
I actually
Not drag
kind of
the
like
game
that.
for far too long. With these changes,
You know,
Standard
yeah, no,
will now
I
become
like
the
that
go-to
because
place for players who
I'm
want
one of the
classic
people who
CG
hates map
without
bans
jumping to rank.
because it just makes people
But also
lazy.
a place for players who want to try out the
So-
new operators with the removal of the
So
map and operator ban
yeah,
phases.
I think that's
These
good.
changes
Then
will bring a
operator
much
bans.
stronger identity to this playlist.
I mean, honestly,
are
like
confident
in
that players
unranked,
will enjoy it.
yeah, I don't know. Like if like I do sometimes I do feel bad for the like
Last
3
season, we
Jackal mains
introduced a
out there,
permanent
you know.
arcade playlist. A place
So,
for players to
whatever.
play our previously
I'm
released
neutral on the
arcades,
operator
such
bans
as
getting removed.
Golden Gun, Snipers Only,
Okay,
or even new one like Free for All.
there's new
We received
arcade game
awesome
modes.
feedback
That's
from you
good.
throughout the season,
I don't play much
and
arcade,
we want
but
to keep
still,
the playlist
that's
fresh
not a bad thing.
and engaging. So, we're introducing a new arcade called Weapon Roulette.
Weapon roulette.
Weapon
That sounds
Roulette
fun
is a
actually.
team
Maybe
deathmatch
I will
game
play
mode
some of
where all
this.
players have the same weapon, but there's a twist. This weapon is gonna be changing to a random new one every short amount of time. So get ready for chaotic and unexpected gunfights.
Yeah, okay. No,
From
this
Kali
is good.
snipers to short-range shotgun, it's gonna be crazy.
New content's never a bad
It's a
thing.
place for newcomers to learn about new weapons and attachments.
Rarely a bad thing, I should
And
say.
yes, it's gonna be ready for season release, so
yeah, this will
have
be
fun
good.
with your friends in this new game mode.
Okay. Next. Oh, and are the attachments randomized too? That's actually
Grim.
nice.
We have news to share on each
so
of these operators, as
three
well
mini
as a big
reworks, I
update
think.
on shotguns.
Shotguns.
If you've ever run with a shotgun or faced off against one, you're going to want to hear what Associate Game Director Joshua Mills has to say.
I thought shotguns were fine, but if it's not a bad change, I won't play it. You know, we have to see what the
shotguns
change
on
is.
Siege have not been the most reliable tool for our operators.
Okay, if they're
and that's
making
one
them
of the
more
things we wanted to
reliable,
address.
that's
We're
fine.
actually kind of overhauling the entire weapon class. There are a couple shotguns that will not be included in this update, but those are the slug shotguns. Focusing on all the rest,
slug shotguns are
there are
fine.
significant changes coming. If we want to look at a template that really
so they're
signifies
just changing
where we're
pellet
going with
system.
this, you can look at smoke shotgun. And that is actually the foundation that our amazing weapon
that's
expert
fine.
Matthew Lacombe used. So broad changes that you can expect with the shotgun rework are far more precision when you're ADS'd, far more destruction when you're not, and even more destruction when you're moving and not ADS'd. And some of you already know this actually works, and I've been doing it with the Bailiff for some time. Well, we've actually taken that feature and expanded that across the rest of the shotguns. We don't want anything in the game to ever be a non-option. So at the end of the day, shotguns are going to be far more consistent and a viable tool for you to bring out on the field.
Okay, yeah. I mean, they showed there the M780, I think, the bandit shotgun, whatever.
So we extended
Should
that a little
be, that's
further
fine.
and said, why can't we do that on deployable shields, or in some cases, even a Talon shield for Mosa?
Ooh,
The goal here is
that actually sounds
versatility,
fun.
allowing players to adapt to the environment that's been set up around them.
Fuse
whether
on
that means
Osa
deployable
shield seems
shields
like
out
so
and
much
about,
fun. Like
or you have
deployable
Osa
shield,
on your
that's pretty
team helping
useless.
you.
Like whatever.
It has extreme
But
destructive
Osa shield,
capacity, but at the same time,
that
it's a
could be
high-risk
fun.
kind of move.
I don't know how useful it will be.
So Grim,
It might be a
part
bit
one,
useful.
we really focused on the efficiency
Grim,
of the
my boy
launcher.
Grim.
That as
Let's
well
see,
is a
what are
little
they
bit of
doing
his
to
kit.
him?
One of the main contention points of Grim in general is the face check for intel. You have to point
You
this
do have to
launcher
face
and put yourself
check,
in
that's
risk in order
true.
to actually take that shot. So the second part of the buff is actually to add an alternate mode to the launcher. This new alternate mode
it's a
will allow the
mode?
player to actually bank
okay.
canisters off the wall or off a surface instead of directly sticking to them.
And then it
This
just
allows
goes.
more play and allows you to
Okay,
get them in
I like that
trickier
actually.
spots. We want to reward players that have a plan.
I thought
and just
Grim
like our other
was
operators
fine,
with
but
their
this
alternate
doesn't
modes,
seem like
Sophia
it's
and
gonna make him
Capital, Grim will have the same
significantly
functionality.
better.
Being
This
able
just
to select
gives
what
him
type
more
of canister is
options.
gonna come out of that launcher
He'll be
the
a bit
second you
better.
shoot it.
So this is fine.
So the frost
I like
change has
that.
been a hot
That
topic
frost
for us
change,
since
that's
this reveal. And one of the big things we want to get across here is that the fact that a player can end up helpless in our game has no space there. We do not want that. And that's one of the steps that the frost change is trying to do, where if a player finds themselves in a welcome mat, they have options.
So
options
what did
are,
they
I can
change?
pull that off myself with a severe debuff. I'm probably not going to survive that anyway, but at the same time, I can also have my friend come and help me out.
Okay.
At that point, you will receive
like
no
what he's
debuff for doing
saying.
so because they'll safely remove the trap from you. This is exactly how it works in live and also sets up for the scenarios where Frost can get a 2-for-1. So the big thing about a player being able to take the frost trap off of them, at least on the Lab TS, was that it wasn't severe enough. That people were able to do it too quickly. We're taking it from 2.5 seconds all the way up to 4 seconds, also including a far more severe debuff. That debuff will last up to 60 seconds and reduce the player all the way down to a walking speed while still leaving that blood trail and making all the vocal calls that we have seen on the Lab TS.
That's fine.
I'm
I can deal with that.
super excited about Season 3. There's a lot of stuff packed
Frost
in there. The shotguns
rework,
alone
fine.
are a massive package.
That,
Beyond that,
with
it's our
that
collaboration that
debuff,
we've already
it's
started
fine.
to establish
I don't
with
have
the
a problem with
community
it.
in a far more tight-knit way. And I really appreciate that, and I'm thankful for that, and I can't wait for what we're going to be able to do together.
The Frost rework is fine now.
In Siege, there are a few things you'll need to keep in mind when you're playing your first match. New tutorials focused on the core mechanics are coming this season. Let's get the details from game designer Victoria Vera.
So onboarding, I mean, I don't know. Eventually, I'm sure I'll bring some. I'll try and get one of my another one of my friends to join at some point.
New
But like, yeah,
user
I don't know.
that
Well, new
aims
players
to
are good
make
though.
newcomers feel more guided through
So,
the journey.
oh, this is Yeah, they have a tutorial on the mobile version. Actually,
we'll
I played like
a
couple matches
basics,
of that.
attack
once.
and defense. That
So are they
aim
just
to
bringing that?
make the newcomer feel
That's not
more
the same
confident
tutorial
about playing
though.
their first
That's a
Siege match.
that's a completely new tutorial.
The first tutorial will be basics.
Okay.
In basics, we will be covering what makes Siege truly Siege. We will make a special emphasis on core mechanics such as
cool.
leaning,
That's
verticality, secondary gadgets, unique abilities, and so on.
Yeah, and this is good.
The other two tutorials will be covering the asymmetrical nature of Siege, so it will be attack and defense. So the attack tutorial will cover how to win around as an attacker. We will be covering the mechanics needed for doing so, which include how to drone, how to enter the building by rappelling, how to destroy defender gadgets and cameras, how to use tactical advantages such as breaching, defusing, and finally eliminating all opponents. So the defense tutorial will be serving the same purpose as the attack one, but this time
I like
as a
this.
defender.
This is good.
We'll be covering mechanics such as reinforcing, barricading, how to prepare a good setup,
How to
and
prepare
other
good.
mechanics that are needed
That's
to
nice.
understand how to play as a defender, such as electricity. So after you
so
complete the
rotate
tutorials,
holes.
we will be rewarding 10 new ops.
Looks
5
like
on
they're
attack
covering
and
that.
5 on
That's what I
defense.
want.
We do have plans for
And
the
then
future.
you
We are
unlock the
preparing
base
the new
operative. That's
AI
good.
Defender playlist, in which newcomers
I'm
and their
excited for
friends
that.
can
That's
play
gonna be
Siege
good.
matches in a more safe and
When I-
controlled
for,
environment
like,
before starting their
practicing.
journey in the PvP space.
That'll be good. For like trying new setups
When we
and
talk
stuff.
about player comfort,
AI
we're not
playlist.
talking about your gaming chair. We're talking about all the little things that make playing and watching Siege that much better. In this season, we're giving you the option to remove the HUD while using FreeCam. And that's not all.
Turn off
Creative Director
outlines.
Alexander
Turn off
Karpazis
outlines,
is back
please.
to tell you more.
Please turn off outlines. That'll be so nice. That's all I want from this section. All I want, turn off player
Last
outlines
season,
in
we
spectate mode.
introduced free cam in the match replay.
Okay, so free
and
cam
this
is really
season,
cool.
we're bringing an
I like
update.
it.
We're allowing you to remove the HUD from
HUD?
the replay
Yeah,
cam
that's-
so that you can capture the perfect moment and use that in
God,
any
wait,
of the
that's-
content
that's
that you're
no- those are
making.
no outlines.
So this feature is also
God,
coming
yes.
to the spectator mode.
I've
Free
wanted
cam
that.
plus hide UI will be
You can do
one
that. That's
package
good.
for
That's
all
good for
spectators.
editing and also
For
for
us,
reviewing your
we're
own
really
gameplay.
excited
That's
to
gonna
share
be really
these
good.
tools with the esports scene. This will change the way that people will
And
be
it'll
able
be
to
nice for
watch the
esports
matches
too.
play
That's
out
true.
in real time. And we can't wait for you to have a new perspective
Fun.
on those pro matches. With the latest update coming to FreeCam, that means there's going to be a new way for all of you content creators to capture what you want the way you want it and share
exciting.
it with the world. Another quality of life update that's coming that's very near and dear to my heart. We've all had that one squad mate who went to grab a sandwich an hour ago and you want to kick him from the match.
Oh.
Now you can. You can kick and promote in your squad now. So starting with Season 3, Operation Heavy Metal, you'll also be able to read
you could
patch
always
notes
leave the
in
party
game.
and rejoin
So
and
if you
join a new
ever
one,
want to
but
refer
yeah.
to them, you don't have to go anywhere else but in-game to check them out.
Oh, you can read patch notes
Our
in game.
patch
Oh, that's
notes
good.
are the place to go to whenever you want to find out the real details that are changing each season and each patch
nice.
that comes within the season itself. So now you have a permanent home to reference whenever you want to see what's up.
Changes are coming to Operation Heavy Metal Battle Pass to make it
Battle
easier for
Pass
you
updates.
to target the
I don't
rewards
really care
you want.
about the Battle
Here
Pass,
to
if I'm
explain
being
this
honest.
update is Business Strategy Director Mohammed Ben Hanada.
I mean, the Battle Pass is unique, but like the way they do it is unique. It's kind of like
Late last year, we
there's
released the
I
new
don't
Battle
know.
Pass system. We've received a lot of
I'm
good
very
feedback
neutral
from
on the
you,
Battle
community.
Pass.
The two major points we want to work on for the next coming seasons is the discoverability
Usually
and the
I end up
navigation.
buying it anyway, though, for that.
For the
that blind
discoverability,
base.
we're introducing the Intro tab. The Intro tab will give you an overview of the main rewards to unlock during the seasons.
I mean,
So this is going to come up in Year 8 Season 3. And as I said, during the upcoming seasons, you'll see more and more improvements on the discoverability and navigations. So stay tuned for that.
Now, the time has come for destruction.
Okay, so RAM.
The time
let's
has
update.
come for chaos. The
So,
time has come
okay, so
for
let's go
RAM.
back to what she's going to be
First up,
useful
we'll have
for.
concept artist
So
Sunshine Kim
coastline.
sharing insights on the design and
Design's
creative
character,
vision
okay.
for this operator.
Yeah, so
Then we'll go to
coastline,
Director of
kitchen will be
Gameplay
good.
Design Jeremy Carvant and
player
Game Designer
upstairs.
Justin Larange Aluwalia for details
wonder-
on Ram's gadgets and how she'll be wreaking havoc in
Is
the
there
field.
any place? Cause like it looks like you just place it down, right? Like you like grab from your pocket and you place it down, and it's like a bit of an animation.
Is really competitive to get in. As we research and learn more about this unit,
I can't think of any non-vertical sites where that would be useful.
We all agreed that this character should look absolutely badass. Ram's gadget is rather mechanical than high-tech. So it was natural choice for us to make the design
heavy
more
sites,
greedy, more
consulate
grounded,
basement,
which I know that a lot of our fans have been asking for. Her night visions, camouflage, combat
I'm trying to think of places where defenders will leave up unreinforced walls that you can get up, that you consistently can like get up to.
On top of that to give a more uniqueness.
I don't know if there is a place like that.
Make this character really memorable and stand out.
So RAM is part of Red Hammer. So the
I don't know.
capacity of destruction
I just
of
can't
this
think of
device
situations where she'll be
unlimited.
useful apart
With
from
this operator, we are
verticality.
introducing the biggest throwable
But
ever
at that
made
point,
in
play
Siege.
Sledge. Sledge has
The body
nades.
needed to be very heavy and tanky. We have two rotating shredders
Like I
on
was
the bottom
wrong
to destroy
about
fronts
my
and
opinions
rotating
on
saws
Fenrir,
in the front
as
to smash
if
walls.
you've
Finally, to
been
increase the
watching
sentiment
my
of chaos,
past couple
we
videos, you'll
decided
know
to
I
power
thought Fenrir
this
was going to be
device
terrible.
with a
He's
combustion engine.
very good. Throw it down like that. Okay, that's better.
Ram's gadget is the
That's
Boogie
true.
Auto Breacher. These are massive
VIP.
bulletproof tools of soft destruction.
Oh, I don't
Ram
know,
can
'cause,
throw
like, usually
these
there's no
boogies,
shield there.
from pretty much
Oh, you
anywhere.
can throw it
so
there?
behind cover,
Okay.
she can also do this while rappelling.
From
And
behind,
as a matter of
while
fact,
rappelling,
if she
that
were to
might be
throw one of
useful.
these through a barricade, it'll smash right through,
It'll
though a
smash-
castle armor panel will withstand the impact.
Okay.
Once a boogie has been deployed, Ram can activate it from anywhere on the map.
Yeah, activate
She
it.
does this
They better be
remotely, just like you
bulletproof.
would with
It looks
thermite
like
or
they're
fuse.
bulletproof.
At any point before activating her gadget, Ram can use the alternate mode to switch her trajectory.
Oh, but you can...
She can choose between having it move directly
You can-
forward or curving it to the left or to the right. These alternate modes
You
can be
have
very
4
useful
of them?
to deal with situations,
Okay,
say,
never
around
mind.
a corner
Maybe we're looking
without
at
having to
something.
expose yourself. A great example of this
Oh.
is Blue Elbow in Oregon Basement.
Oh, no, that's actually...
So Ram's kit is
that's a
really
good
designed
place.
to
They found it
allow
for
players
me.
to emphasize on either her aggression or destruction aspects. Ram's
that's
first
gonna be
primary
good there.
option is the
R4C,
R4C,
that'll be
which
good.
you may recognize as Ash's signature assault rifle. This weapon is great for aggressive pushes onto site and those
I don't
quick
know how
engagements.
aggressive an operator
And to help
this would
Ram
be,
with
though.
the longer range aspects of some of her engagements, we're giving her a few extra high-powered scopes. For
What
players who
is that
prefer
2
more of a
times
suppressive
R4C?
fire
Oh,
approach,
that's gonna go crazy.
Ram also has access to the LMGE. This weapon's massive
LMGE.
magazine and fairly good recoil make it an excellent choice for players who just want to hail bullets and sustain pressure on the enemy. So Ram's first secondary option is the
my
Mark
aim
1
right there.
9mm. For more
Okay.
aggression players, this
She
is going to
might
be very
have-
useful in a gunfight, in case you ever run out
They
of
said
bullets in
more
your
aggression,
primary.
so does she have the Gon 6?
Ram's alternate secondary is the
She's
IPA-12S
shotgun?
shotgun. This is a great choice for players who really want to double down on that destruction aspect of Ram.
Okay.
So Ram is a
She's
3
gonna be
health,
good.
1-speed operator.
1-speed,
She
that's
is an
good, actually.
unstoppable force. She's there
I think
to
that's the
take
correct play
position
with
and
this
hold
operator.
constant
3,
pressure on the enemy.
if they made her
And
3
that
speed,
extra health
nobody
is
would
going to
play her
make
for
sure
the
that whatever
gadget
the
at
defenders
all.
throw at her, she's not going away
So-
anytime soon. So Ram's secondary gadget options
she has
really once
flashes,
again allow players to
fine.
focus on either aggression or destruction.
So if she has breaching
Her
charges,
first
I
option
assume.
is flash grenades, which are
Or does she
fantastic
have
in a
hard
gunfight
breaches?
to really push down on those defenders. Alternatively, Ram has access to hard breach charges.
Okay, hard breach.
At her simplest,
I
Ram
don't
is
know.
a fantastic
This
vertical
is,
operator.
Like,
Unlike operators
her
like Buck or
gadget's
Sledge,
not that
she
crazy,
can do her destruction
but
from
everything
relative
around
safety.
her gadget
We're hoping that
is
players
just
who are
is very
perhaps
good.
a bit wary of doing vertical play will really take to this and experience this absolutely core element of Siege's gameplay. Ram
Yeah,
is
she's
also
not-
great at destroying a lot of gadgets
at
that you would
least
typically
she's
find in
different
those narrow
from the-
corridors and choke points, making it a very easy push
She's
for the
different
attackers.
from Balk and Sledge, at least. I like
More
that.
experienced players may notice that remote activation,
So that's
alternate mode, and also the sheer sound that this gadget produces are all tools at their disposal to come up with much
Yeah,
trickier
okay.
strategies. Ram's Destructive Chaos is
Yeah,
a
okay,
really good
so-
smokescreen for operators who have gadgets
Oh, that's
that
very-
have very
it's
loud
very
sound cues
loud.
that defenders will typically want to pay attention
I don't know
to.
how useful that'll be with
Examples
Fuse.
of
With
this
Amaru,
are
that
Fuse,
could be cool.
Amaru, and just about any hard breach operator.
Imagine trying to bandit trick a wall when the ceiling is being torn out from above you.
Well,
operators like
yeah,
Flores, Brava,
true.
and Twitch
that's
all really
not a
want to
bad
get their
place.
drones on site to deal with enemy utility. And the boogies can absolutely help them do that. The easiest way to counter Ram is simply to outposition her. And she's not exactly a quiet operator. Some operators, especially stealthy ones like Caveira or Vigil, can really take advantage of that.
No.
Even though Ram's boogies are
I don't know about that.
they're not indestructible. Explosives
that,
such as
that
C4
I wouldn't
or
particularly
impact grenades will
say
destroy
that.
boogies immediately.
That's a big counter.
Boogies also have a large
'Cause
red
that
canister
goes-
on the rear that, just like on Mira or Osa, can be shot to destroy it.
Okay.
Though Ram's
That's
gadget
fine.
is mechanical once it's activated, before it's been activated, it's electronic, meaning it can be jammed by a well-placed
can
mute jammer,
jam.
or also detected by Solace.
Solace.
The absolute chaos and destruction that Ram brings to the battlefield is so much fun.
Well,
We've had a blast testing her
I
out,
do like
and
this
we're hoping
operator,
that players
though,
have that
'cause
same experience.
they have been focusing recently on giving operators like more secondary shotguns, more like Gone 6,
You
heartbeat
can play the
charges,
season test server for
smokes.
Operation Heavy Metal
Like
starting
they
next
give
week.
you they give you everything.
Put Ram's gadgets through its
to
paces
do,
and start working on
everything
your
to
counter
solve problems.
strategies.
So I do like
and
her.
remember,
I do actually
whether you're
really
on the
like this
test server
operator.
or in the live game,
She might be a
issues
bit
you encounter
strong.
to
She might have a
R6
bit
Fix
too
will
much of
give you a chance
everything,
to earn some neat
but we'll
rewards.
see.
Now,
That's
before we wrap up, there's
Okay.
one more thing. And
Let's
yes,
see.
it's a new elite.
no elite.
Please
Ooh.
welcome to the Elite Club for the first time,
Okay.
Thunderbird.
Aw. Yeah, I mean Thunderbird's not the worst character. I just want to. I just want. What elite do I want? Grim Elite, actually. Yeah, never mind. I just want Grim Elite. Give me Grim Elite. Huh, at least it's a good looking elite. Looks kind of like Frost though. That's fine. Not the worst elite they've ever done. Overall though, I like this. I like this season. This season looks good. Like they put all the content out. I like it. Like there's no map rework or anything. There's 2 more elite skins. Grim Elite, please, Grim Elite. But anyway, yeah, I like this. Is that it? I think that's it. So, okay. Let's go back through it all. Wait, unless there's something. That's it, right? You're not gonna have some secret post-credit screen. Okay, yeah, that's it. Okay. So we had...
Or to getting this into your...
So we had commendation system, that looks good. Oh wait, that's what they started with, right? Yeah, okay. Commendation system looks good. I like the way they did it. Quick match.
To allow players to focus.
Hopefully they. Is it worth? I don't know. I'm trying to debate between whether it would be worth them for, because like they said they have the pre-setups for defenders. So I wonder if it would be worth having them like choose between the two, like vote between the two, but that like kind of gets rid of the point of it being like the quick way to do it. Plus, how much can they really change between the two setups? Like, let's be honest. I don't know. I think it's fine. Then yeah. So quick match. I like it. Hopefully attackers start with the bombs marked though. In that, 'cause it feels like there's gonna be like very little drone phase. So if attackers start with that, you don't even need to have a drone phase at all, honestly. You need a little one actually, so people can set up like frost mats and stuff, but still, it's fine. Let's see. We got the new game mode, which looks which is fine. I mean, yeah, it looks fine. I like it. It looks kind of fun. Shotgun changes look good. I mean, the M780, like in this clip, actually. They show it didn't
at the
like
end of the day, shotguns are
super
going to be far
buff
more
them.
consistent.
Well, like they're buff, but like
for you to bring out on
they didn't make it so, because M780 does a lot of damage. So the plus that was a headshot. So the fact that that took 2 shots means that it's not going to be completely overpowered. Like they didn't like ultra buff everything, so that's fine. That's good. Just more consistency is always nice, because if I'm being honest, sometimes I just use the SMG 12, no, 11, yeah, 11, SMG 11 on in close quarters, just because like they're more it's more consistent, honestly. Although part of that's because I sometimes just miss with the shotgun. Grim update's good. Frost rework, they changed it to be much better. Like a much better thing. So 4 seconds I think is fine with the debuff. So really, you should be dead. Right? Like, if you... The only way you don't die is Frostmat if like the Frostmat's on the complete other side of the map, which like at that point, yeah, I see why they wanted to do this, so it's fine. Okay, so that's good. Well, that doesn't change any of my Frost setups, I don't think. Onboarding's always good. Excuse me. What is this? Patch notes in the game is a good battle pass, I don't care. RAM, I don't know how to feel about her, because I do love playing like the jack of all trades operators, like Brava, Grim, Capital. Those are like my main 3, because they all have secondary destruction / hard breach charges. Or Brava has smokes, like, because Capital has Gone 6 plus hard breach charges, Grim has Bailiff plus hard breach charges. They all have good AR. They all, and their gadgets all do something. And RAM seems very similar to that, in that you have the secondary shotgun plus hard breach charges. You have good AR plus good LMG, depending on what you're feeling like. You have, let's see, you have a gadget that does something at least. Like, it's another option for like with those other operators. So the more I'm thinking about her, I actually like her more. Like she's gonna be an operator I'm gonna end up playing a lot. But that's what it feels like. Because like I said, my main 3 attackers at this point are like Capital, Brava, Grim, and she seems a lot like them playstyle wise. So yeah, because you can do everything. Yeah, so that's good. Oh, let's see.
Replay cam.
What else? Replay cam, turn off outlines. That's amazing. I don't really care. What was the other thing they added? Oh yeah, getting rid of the HUD. That's nice. I'll probably use that. I'll probably end up using that. I do really like the getting rid of the outlines, because there is a way to get rid of the outlines. There's some weird bug found by some guy on YouTube. I don't know. I don't remember his name. You know what? I can look him up quick. But yeah, there's some weird bug you can do to get rid of outlines on replay mode. So, like, that's the only way you have to really to do anything like that. Where's my watch later? Agenda TV, that's his name. But yeah, you can remove the outlines using like a weird bug and stuff. But now you don't have to do that. You can just turn it off, which is nice.
Refer to them.
Bug fixes, obviously are bug fixes. Your RAM's good. I like her more and more as I think about her. That's all really good. Doesn't really, it looks fine. Is that every opera? No, they've changed it. Never mind. Okay, no, I was wrong about this. Is the lore thing. Okay, I don't care about that. But I'm sure there will be changes to other operators, so that's where the patch notes come in. Obviously, I don't know what else is there. Overall, W update. This thing is fire. So I'm a big fan no new map is whatever. I can, like, I think they said one next season. Like, that's fine. And then there's a lot of content besides. So, good job, Yubi. You did well so far. Until I read the patch notes and find something stupid. But, yeah. This is good. Well, that's gonna be the end of this video, though, so I will see you all, I don't know, either when I make another video on this channel, or maybe when an Epic Wombat video drops at some point. My plan is to hit silver before I do that. I'm copper 1, so we'll see. But yeah, actually, no, that's all. I'll make a video on this channel when the test server drops, so that'll be good. But yeah, and I will see you then. Goodbye.